Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFFT Source, your premier guide to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. We are here at Hallowfest 2020, which runs from now until November 1st on select dates. You can check out our guide to Hallowfest. It is in the description below. It'll give you all the information you need about the event. And this video is actually going to highlight a ton of the food offerings that they have at the park. There's tons of specialty food for the Halloween season, and we're going to try a pretty good handful of them, but we're actually right now going to pop the items that are available up on the screen. Now that you've seen some of those items, it reflects a lot of what they were doing in some of the food festivals that they had in the past during Holiday in the Park, during Mardi Gras Festival, so I'm very excited about the food offerings. It's just a very different way to get those offerings because they don't have the stuff set up. So we'll show you where all of this stuff is located, what the restaurants are, and kind of what they cost. And you know, one thing you need to know is that they're all available on the dining pass, so you would only need to pay for it if you're not using your dining pass. But we're super excited about it, so let's head into the park. Here in Old Blues Barbecue, we have a specialty food item. You can see here the worms and dirt parfait on the signage, but they also have a Frankenspud deal, which is, there it is. It's up on the screen there. So for $13.99, oh, it went away. You can get a Frankenspud. Let's see if it'll come back so we can see what's actually in it. There's the Frankenspud. It's smoked pulled pork and cheese, a loaded baked potato. So that's one of your specialty items for Hallowfest. And we're still here in the Crack Axle Canyon section here at Totally Kickin' Chicken. It's another one of our specialty food items. You can see that these are the Sriracha boneless wings. They are on the dining pass, but they are $11.99. And they also have fries that you can get, and I don't know if that's on the other side of here. Oh, it is. There you go. Sriracha fresh cut fries, also on the dining pass. So if you like spicy, this is probably your place right here at Totally Kickin' Chicken. Here at Bubba's Cafe, also located in Crack Axle Canyon, you have the Ghostly Grape drink, which is $5.99, or a snack on the dining pass. It is Sprite and Wild Grape. And I'm not super sure if they have, I mean, I know I showed you all the list, but off the top of my head, I'm not super sure if they have other items. So kind of look at the screen. I'm not really seeing anything pop up, but that is, I do kind of want that drink a little bit. That sounds kind of good. One thing that we didn't know, but here at Studio 6F, you actually have two drink options here at the coffee bar inside, which are the Zombie Brains Chiller and the Cookies and Cream Chiller. Please feel free to pause if you want to read what is included. And here at the Sangerfest Hall Food Court, they do have a few food items. One of those is the Takis Nachos, which have pulled barbecue, cheese sauce, sour cream, and hot sauce for $9.99. Of course, they're on top of Takis. You can also get the worms and dirt parfait here. Let's see if there's anything special on the other side. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. The spicy mac and cheese stuffed devil horn. That's what I want in my belly. And we make our way into Rockville, and here at Pete's Eats, you have the cheese curdling streams, which are on the dining pass. Still just kind of giving you an overview of the specialty food. So you can see those there. Those are cheese curds with what looks like maybe barbecue sauce and nacho cheese on them. Let's see what's on the other side of here. Okay, here you go. You can also get Fiesta de los Muertos on a stick here at Pete's Eats. So if that sounds like something you would like to try, then you can do both of those on the dining pass. And as we continue our brief specialty food tour, here at Primo's Pizzeria in Rockville is another place you can get this worms and dirt parfait. And there should be something on the other side of the sign. Nope, just worms and dirt parfait, but you should also be able to get a buffalo pizza here. So there it goes, Buffalo Ranch Pizza, $13.99 on the dining pass. So that is another option, and it comes with cheese bread. Another food item that you can have is located here at Blue Snowman Ice Cream in Rockville, and that is the Graveyard Sundae. You can see, not super sure what's in there. For sure, Oreos, gummy worms. I don't know what flavor ice cream that is. We might have to check it out. We're just making our way through the Fiesta Bay Boardwalk, and here at Fireball Snacks in front of Pandemonium. You can also get the Ghostly Grape drink, and looks like this is pretty widely available. What does it say on this side? Also Ghostly Grape drink. Ghostly Grape drinks for everyone. Here at Funnelicious in Rockville, you have the Hallowfest Funnel Scream Cake, which looks like it has pieces of Snickers, chocolate sauce, and whipped cream, and that's $13.99 and on the dining pass. And they also, that Churros Sundae that we were in search of is also here, and you can see it there on the screen. $8.99 and also on the dining pass, the Bloody Churro Sundae. So that's pretty fun. I'm interested in the Bloody Churro Sundae. I also want to point out that essentially at every Dippin' Dot stand you can find in the park, they have these candy monster Dippin' Dots, so you can dig into some of those during Hallowfest. And just to elaborate, that candy monster Dippin' Dots is cotton candy and chocolate flavored mixed together. Alright everyone, here's the first Hallowfest food item. This is the spicy mac and cheese devil horn, which is basically regular mac and cheese with some Takis special dust on top in a breaded cone type of situation. This isn't a super uncommon thing. This is something that they've had before, just without the Takis magic on it. So let's give it a try and see what this is like. All right, folks, this is definitely more on the messy side. So we're gonna try the mac and cheese kind of by itself. So it's your, it's like your normal mac and cheese that you get, you know, at Sangerfest Hall, and it's actually Cheeto dust, like flaming hot Cheeto dust on the top. So way better than Takis, but it's actually really good. Let's see. So the one thing I will say, it's not marked very well where you get this inside Sangerfest Hall, unfortunately, but it is in the American Fare line, and as of the filming of this video, it is not on the app to do mobile ordering, so we did have to kind of do it the old-fashioned way, which is totally fine. I just kind of wish some of this food, there's a couple food items on mobile ordering for Hallowfest, but generally there's not really, so I hope that does change as the event goes on. Alright folks, we worked our way down to the cone. You can kind of see a better shot of that. Still got some mac and cheese in there. It's really hard. It's not necessarily bad tasting, but it was definitely made a while ago. Or maybe it's just the way they store it at the restaurant. I don't know. Mac and cheese is really good, so this kind of sucks because like I don't know. I don't know if I would get this again if the cone's gonna be. If the cone's gonna. Have y'all ever had that chimichanga in Sangerfest Hall? You know how it's like hard enough to build a house? This is at least hard enough to build a tent with on the chimichanga hardness scale. Oh, it got windy. So just keep that in mind. It's probably very hit or miss, right? You might go there and have a fresh cone one day. Next day, you might be able to build a teepee with it. Today, you can build a teepee with it, and I can't say I would get this again. All right, folks, and earlier we showed you what is available at Pete's Eats, and I just wanted to give you a look at this Fiesta de los Muertos chicken on a stick because the picture really didn't do it justice. That's actually a pretty big thing. Get out of the way so the sun hits it a little more. But yeah, that's looking good. And then of course, over here, we've got the cheese curds, which are basically your fried cheese curds, and then they have chili and shredded cheese on them. So definitely not for the faint of heart. But you know, we're going to indulge today. All right, folks, let's give these cheese curds a try. Oh, it's gonna be messy. So it's definitely not terrible. I'm not sure what the chili and the cheese adds to it though. I had a pretty good amount of chili on that, and honestly I couldn't even really taste it. The cheese curd just kind of takes over. So I'm definitely not hating on these. The cheese curd itself was not bad at all, but I think maybe if it had some kind of different dipping sauce instead of the chili and the cheese, then it would be really fantastic. But I'm not saying I wouldn't get it again, if that makes sense. All right, folks, our next Hallowfest food item is from Blue Snowman Ice Cream in Rockville. You can see it across the way there. And we got the Graveyard Sundae. You can see this is like your Dole Whip soft serve. Looks like chocolate, and then you've got some gummy worms and Oreo crumbles and some Reese's Pieces on there. So let's give this a try. Nice and shiny, but we've got our Graveyard Sundae here. There's lots of chocolate going on there. Super chocolatey overload, but it's pretty good. You know, it's a pretty safe thing, right? Because it's your soft serve ice cream, and then they just throw toppings on it. So, but definitely good. It's a snack on the dining pass, and I just want to say to you all of the food items that we've eaten that are the specialty food items are a snack on the dining pass. It's not super clear all the time, so just keep that in mind if you're trying to plan out your food. So you can trade in your meals for a snack, so you can theoretically get 3 of these food items for free if you have one of the upper tier dining passes. And then of course your dining discount theoretically works on all of the food. So if you do want to pay for it, then whatever, if you have a membership, your discount will work. So this is going to be our last food item for the day, and then we're going to come back out here tomorrow and snag a couple more things for y'all. All right, folks, we actually came back to Fiesta Texas a second day so we could do some more food reviews for you. This is the Diablo Buffalo Chicken Ranch Pizza, which is exclusive for Hallowfest, and I'm here in Rockville. Now, you can get this at Sangerfest Hall as well, but if you get it here, it comes with the cheese bread. So you can see you've got a little bit of chicken on there, you've got your buffalo sauce and some cheese, and then you got some ranch on top. So, Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza. So you get hit pretty good with the that buffalo sauce. Because it said Diablo in the name, I kind of thought maybe it would be a little bit hotter, but I'm sure they are trying to make this kind of more obtainable for people with more sensitive taste buds. But it's definitely not bad. It's full of flavor. The pizza is pretty fresh, and I will say this. I would definitely, if you're going to get pizza, come to Primo's instead of Sangerfest. Just seems like it's prepared a little better. I just think they maybe have better, tools in this restaurant, but this is definitely a pretty good option. So a nice big slice of pizza, as y'all saw as well. So you add that with the cheese bread, and that's a pretty decent meal. All right, everyone, I saved what I thought was going to be the most epic dessert item for last. This is the last food that we are reviewing, and this is the Bloody Churro Sundae. You can see we've got some vanilla soft serve And I believe that's raspberry sauce. I'm gonna have to confirm that for y'all. But then it is topped with whipped cream, churros, and sprinkles. And this is available at Funnelicious like y'all saw earlier. And Funnelicious is located in the Rockville area. So this is going to be a task. Let us dig right in. And by task, I mean delicious task. My first bite's definitely going to just be whipped cream. Yeah, that's like a raspberry sauce. And yeah, vanilla ice cream. So the raspberry sauce is something very different to me. I feel like Six Flags is just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate all the time. Now, admittedly, I don't get a lot of funnel cakes, so this might be a sauce that they put on the funnel cake, but with this ice cream, it's delicious. It's definitely like a more fresh sweet, if that makes sense. This is really good. I think we need to try one of these churros, though. Uh-oh, making a mess. So here's the churro once you pull it out. Yeah. It's like your standard, you know, churro, but it's good, it's fresh. And it goes really well with this. And you can kind of dip your churro in the raspberry sauce, whipped cream, ice cream. This is a really solid snack menu item during Hallowfest. I highly recommend it. All right, everyone, that does it for our food review here at Hallowfest, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. All of these food items that you saw are available now through November 1st. And I know I only ate 5 of them, and there are a ton of them. So I want to know in the comments below if there are some things that you have eaten that I didn't try out. Then I want to know how they were. And of course, I also want to know what you thought of the food items that I did try. I will say, as far as kind of the entrees, I would put probably the cheese curds in first. Like I said in the video, I do wish maybe they didn't have the chili on them, maybe just a dipping sauce, but I do think they were first. The pizza is a close second, and I would have to put that macaroni and cheese spicy devil horn in third. But they are all perfectly fine options. As far as the dessert items we tried, they were both ice cream, and I enjoyed both of them, but I definitely enjoyed the bloody churro sundae more, just because it wasn't chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, and I really liked the churro and the raspberry sauce. So that is my top pick out of the dessert items that we tried. If y'all have any questions about the food items we tried or Hallowfest in general, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon at a theme park.